Hello and welcome back to Sublevel 0. Last time we managed to get what is this awesome, like really legitimately awesome smart gun we have here, which now means that we basically don't have to aim at all. I mean, I can shoot over here and completely miss, actually. That didn't work in the slightest. Actually, that really did not illustrate the point at all. It was quite contrary to it. Anyway, we basically don't have to aim. I mean, it's not quite to the extent that I claimed it was with the whole aiming in completely different directions, but I would say it's pretty darn close. It does have to be said. With that, we are actually kind of like wrecking house. I mean, we are very low on health, which is maybe a bit of a consideration, but I think we're gonna do okay. You know why? Because for right now, we're gonna be optimists, and we're just gonna hope that things will work out nicely. And you know what? If we do maintain a pretty high accuracy rate over the course of this level, there is a ship hull that requires high accuracy in order to get. Not ship hull, but class. That requires high accuracy and a considerable amount of damage. And I feel like this kind of gun is the perfect kind of gun to get all of that damage down, while at the same time maintaining the accuracy necessary. What is this? Clumsy flamethrower? Nobody cares about disgusting flamethrowers. They are terrible things. Literally the worst. Now the issue here is we are pretty darn low on health, and we do need to make sure we don't keep getting hit as much as we have been so far. I say we. Look, everyone gets to share in the success. Only I get pinned with the reality that I'm not actually necessarily the best at this. I'm just like reasonably okay. I think that would actually be a pretty accurate description of me and Sublevel 0. That is in fact exactly what this is called. I am reasonably okay, probably at best, but you know, we will, I mean, I was gonna say we will survive, but there's actually no assurance that we'll actually survive this. It's definitely a lot of tech, low level. Yeah, okay, we've seen that one before. Jeez. Just 3 logs over and over again. It is quite annoying. Should we do this? I mean, we have 23 health. It's probably a really bad idea to open this chest. But at the same time, it's almost definitely going to give us some health at some point. Oh, this is a really bad idea. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, I don't like those bomb things because I'm kind of bad at avoiding them. Just saying. And I say that, but that actually worked out pretty darn well. I say again as I almost explode. We just have to take cover. We'll be fine, I swear. By the way, don't trust me in the slightest. I'm lying. I'm lying to you so that you can feel better about our current situation, which is quite clearly actually very, very bad. What do we have here? Self-shield. Take 25% less damage from your own projectiles. That's pretty good. We're going to immediately use the repair kit, and hopefully this will give us a considerable amount of health. It does appear to have given us some health in the very least. Whew. Well, people, we're alive, and I think we actually came out of that with more health than we went in. That's not saying much, because we basically had 0 health when we went in, so, you know, any net positive was going to be pretty darn good. But, you know, that worked out pretty nicely. Hello? Death? Destruction? Plague? Famine? Disease? I think disease actually goes under the moniker of plague. Don't think you need to do both of those. What are the 4 horsemen? It's death. I don't even care. I don't care anymore. You know, I considered maybe that I should remember what the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are, and then I just decided no, because they don't actually exist. They're all fictitious Hey, you! Do not try to blindside me while I'm talking about fictitious characters. They're fictitious characters, and it doesn't matter. None of them have actually successfully killed anything, mostly because they've failed to yet gain any corporeal essence to themselves. As soon as they actually become like a physical thing, which I'm sure they're trying, I would imagine that most things that aren't currently physical are trying pretty hard to become physical entities. Although at the same time, I feel like things that aren't physical entities don't think very much, but, you know, that's just a small thing. Just technicalities, people. And a terrible missile drone. That as well. Is it dead? It is dead. Very nice. You're done too. I do not like turrets. I do not like things that shoot me, and turrets and things that shoot me tend to overlap quite a bit. Like in a Venn diagram of existence, things that shoot me in turrets is almost completely overlapped. Like, there's only a few turrets I've ever come into contact with that haven't actively tried to kill me. And they usually try to actively kill my enemies, so I really like those ones, but, you know, it really doesn't do much good for turret kind if I find that they are absolutely out to get me 90% of the time. Would you die already? Jeez. Ugh, okay. So, what do we have here? Anything good? Oh, hey, look, it's a light dude. I love the light dudes, because they're like the one drone out here that doesn't actively try to kill us. It just kind of passively tries to kill us by blinding us. You know, I really appreciate that sort of thing, you know? All of the ones that want to just straight up shoot us, I mean, I feel like they're not trying very hard. It's very easy to come up with, you know, you want to kill someone. Obviously, you shoot them. But I feel like the ones who are trying to blind us first are really putting in significantly more effort, as it does take a lot more thought to go into, like, blinding your opponent as a means of killing them. I do appreciate that. Thank you, flashlight dudes, for attempting to kill us in such novel manners. I quite appreciate it. I do not appreciate these guys, though. These guys not only do not kill us in any form of a novel fashion, but they also cheat. Disgusting, aimbotting fools. Oh, what the heck? Did their shot actually shoot my missile out of the sky? Is that a thing? Wait, can we do that? I hope we can do that. That sounds cool. I want to shoot lasers out of the sky. What is this? Oh. Looks like we've got a slightly better Razor flamethrower than the one that we have right now. I think I just picked it up instead of actually equipped it. That might be a thing. No. Looks like we did actually equip it. That's perfect. Is there anything we can craft that's of any use? We've got strafer hulls, but we already have a strafer hull. We could do a rusty cluster missile, but cluster missiles are, as I would note, one of the most dangerous things that we could possibly build, as they do tend to do a considerable amount of damage to us in the process of killing our enemies, mostly because I'm very bad at using cluster missiles. In fact, it's entirely because I'm very bad at using cluster missiles, not just mostly. Hey, calm down, mate. Calm down. I understand that you're not terribly happy about me trying to actively kill you and all of your friends. You know, I would guess that they're probably more irked about the whole killing all of their friends than killing them. I mean, I'd definitely be more irked if someone came out and was like, I will kill you and all of your friends. I'd be like, well, killing me, that's fair dues. I probably had it coming at some point, but all of my friends, that just seems a bit vindictive, you know? You know? You follow me? You probably don't follow me in the slightest, but it's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna kill them anyway, because this is not exactly the most just of systems that we're working in here. I just destroy everything that I want to, because it's how I... Oh, there are mines everywhere right now. I'm not having this. Probably should have checked for mines prior to flying into a place that I knew was a minefield. Can we kill these? Oh, we can! That makes life so much easier. It makes me look so dumb for having run into so many of these lasers in the past. I mean, in reality, we only ran into a few lasers. I mean, they weren't a major source of death, but they were more of a source of death than they ever needed to be, because quite frankly, we could have just completely avoided them. Hey, mine. Want to get wrecked? Yeah, you want to get wrecked. Any others here? Hello? Hello? No? Okay, cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure that even if you call out to mines... Oh my word, that's a lot of enemies. I'm pretty sure that most of the time mines just won't actually respond to you, because it just so happens that mines are basically inanimate creatures, and, well, not creatures. I tend to call basically everything creatures. It's not really true. They have to be at least biological to be a creature. That is definitely a thing. And I'm pretty sure the vast majority of mines are not biological. I mean, if there are biological mines, that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I'd assume it's not actually an animal, which that would be really bad, like the mine animals, like, say, boom rats. Those are the worst. Like, imagine being a creature that upon being threatened chooses to explode itself. Like, that doesn't even work out in your favor in any way. I mean, I guess if you're really vindictive and you've, like, evolved to be the most vindictive creature in existence, then in that particular situation, I guess it's worth it, because now you get to one-up your opponent by blowing them up after having been killed by them. But it does kind of seem like a bit of a hollow victory when, you know, you could just get, I don't know, maybe like a spike on your tail or poison glands and kill them while at the same time not dying yourself. It's just that small thing, you know. I'm pretty sure that's a good reason why there's nothing that actually explodes in order to defend itself. Doesn't seem like there'd be much of an evolutionary path for them to take, given that they'd all die pretty swiftly. Hey, get wrecked, mates. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I like that. That was beautiful. There were a lot of explosions. It was almost like the 4th of July, except a lot more people died. I mean, admittedly, I don't actually know how many people die on the 4th of July. I imagine it's actually more than you would think, because it does include a large quantity of explosives, and also a large quantity of people who probably shouldn't be anywhere near explosives. Let's just be honest. It's probably the biggest problem with the entire situation, is the particular people who are given explosives at that time. But regardless, I'm pretty sure more people died in this situation. Hello? Get wrecked, mate! Ugh. I mean, this smart gun is pretty strong, but it's not quite strong enough to deal with everything that we're trying to get. I would like things to die considerably quicker. I mean, that's generally how I feel about existence in general. I mean, if things could choose to die at a certain speed, quicker would probably be better off, especially if they're trying to attack me. And in fact, only if they're trying to attack me, not just existence in general. Should probably put that caveat in there, because, I mean, in theory, I am pushing for just the complete and utter annihilation of all things living, which I'm not entirely against. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, the eradication of all things living is pretty solid. Where the heck are we going? I've rambled so much that I no longer remember where I am. I think we're going to that yellow door there. That should be fine. Where are we going? Wait, where's the door? Is this the door? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. Whew. Well, okay. So we've just blown up a ton of stuff. We've got... Do we have a considerable quantity of nanites? I would imagine that that's the case. Just saying, it's probably a thing. And with that, I would imagine we're... Can we get any new crafting stuff done? Nah, we haven't really picked up much stuff. Really, all that we've run into so far is a bunch of flamethrowers for the most part. Hey, get wrecked, assassin dude. You're done. And you're just cheating. That's not even fair. Like, it's legitimately unfair what they do. Hey. Calm your butts. Everyone. Oh, hello. That would be the core right there. That would be a thing that really needs to calm its butts, because it's going to kill us probably pretty viciously if we're not careful. Anything in here? No, yep, there's definitely something in here. There it is. Get wrecked! Where's everything else? What else is trying to kill us? Oh, I see! Oh, no, we got got. Ah. That was bad. That was bad right there. We just got torn to pieces by... What was it? What killed us? A pulse turret? I didn't even know pulse turrets were a thing. I mean, at the very least, we did do some 26,000 damage, which is pretty darn good. I feel like the smart gun was a pretty solid weapon, but... See, it just... In the later levels, it just doesn't seem to do all that much damage. And when I say later levels, I mean the second level. Which really isn't that late of a level, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt, but still, it doesn't seem to do all that much damage to the more significant enemies. It does a lot to the small dudes. It can take them out in one shot, 1 or 2 shots. But I don't know. It's a question, anyway. For now, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Let's see what we got. Did we get anything? Ooh, nanocart missile regen. Adds a small amount of missile regeneration to your gunship when ammo is low. That's nice. Anyway, for now, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will return to Sublevel 0 and go once more into the depths of the sublevel, potentially blow something up. I'm almost 100% certain something will blow up, even if it happens to be us. So until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.